All right, let's kind of go ahead and get into this conversation with LeBron James. After their game that they won last night against the Minnesota Timberwolves, which Anthony Edwards was ejected out of the game for getting two technical fouls. LeBron James had this to say about Anthony Edwards regarding to Anthony Edwards denying or rejecting the actual platon of saying that he did not want to be the face of the NBA. And he mentioned other up and rising NBA players like Victor Wembanyama and other players, but he did not want to be the face of the NBA. And this is what LeBron James had to say regarding that. Let's listen to it. And I'm gonna give you my reaction.
With Ant considered, one of the possible future faces of the league. Was being the face of the league something that you actively wanted, or was it something that everyone else decided for you? And what has that responsibility meant to you?
No, Ant already said he don't want it.
I know.
Yeah, Ant said he ain't trying to deal with it. And I mean, Channing Frye said it the other day too. Like, I mean, it's unfortunate, but like, I don't know when you. Why do you want to be the face of a league when all the people that that cover our game and talk about our game on a day-to-day basis on everybody? I mean, that responsibility. It's just weird. It's weird energy from the people that I don't know, but. Channing, he said it. He said it perfectly. Couldn't say it no better. But Ant said he don't want it. I mean, obviously, I didn't ask for it, but I knew there was a responsibility for me, not only to my family, my friends, my community, and whoever that was going to follow my journey throughout my career. Not only in Ohio when I started there, but all over America and all over the world when I traveled all over the world. So. I've always taken that seriously and understood from the beginning what being a professional was all about and being a role model was all about. So try to hold that with the utmost respect and honor. And but I feel I understand.
So that was LeBron James, his take on the situation of Anthony Edwards not wanting to take the mantle of being the face of the NBA. Let me say this. LeBron James is entitled to have his opinion, right? And we as people that, are giving our opinions on the game of basketball, we have the right to as well of our opinions. So with LeBron James saying that he understood, all he's just simply saying he agreed with Anthony Edwards because it is a lot of pressure and it's a lot of things that you have to deal with when you want to become the face of the NBA. And it's a lot of things that, that may piss you off, a lot of politics that's behind it. But at the same token, whether you like it or not, you are a role model. You are forced to be a role model, especially when you're on TV all the time and your face is plastered on all sponsors who the NBA has sponsored with, partnership with. So you have an obligation, especially as a superstar player, to act like a professional. That's a part of the job. That's a part of your job. See, the thing is we have to look at it is like this. Whether Anthony Edwards want to be the face of the NBA or not, you work for the NBA. You work for the owners that own the team. They pay you very well, good money to produce at a very high level, which that allows you to live a lavish lifestyle beyond regular people's dreams and hopes and aspirations that they want to get to. Right, y'all are like the measuring stick, and you have to understand that. You have to understand that when you are a superstar player. So miss me with some of this stuff about, you don't want to deal with some of the pundits or some of the former NBA players, because who he really getting at is probably Charles Barkley, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny Smith, then Stephen A. Smith. I do agree with what Stephen A. Smith said earlier on his show today on First Take, is that you know, people do not like to be critiqued. We are all human beings, and I know we have emotions, but at the same token, you have to respect the fact that everybody is not going to agree with you. Everybody is not going to agree with how you played the game, certain decisions you made on the basketball court, and certain decisions you make off the basketball court. Everybody has a right to their opinion. And what I'm saying is that's not an excuse for you to say that you don't want to take the mantle of furthering the NBA to the next level. That's selfish. I thought it was very selfish when I heard Anthony Edwards say something like that. It was very selfish. I did not like it. And I believe he hurt his brand to a certain extent. But also, you're hurting the NBA when you're talking about they're putting you on the face of everything, Anthony Edwards, because of your play. And you're doing commercials. You got an Adidas deal. You got other deals. I think you having a deal with Sprite. So there is a level of responsibility and accountability you must be held accountable for, even if you want to keep those deals. Because if you act a fool off the court and even on the court, you lose those deals with Sprite. You lose that deal with Adidas. Look what happened to Ja Morant. Look what happened to Ja Morant. So whether you like it or not, you're still going to be put in a situation that you have a level of accountability and responsibility that you must carry yourself and conduct yourself as a professional. As a professional. Come on, man. You have to understand that. So, LeBron James, it sounded like he was a little perturbed, a little soft, and sometimes he could be sensitive what people say about him, but you have to have thick skin, especially at this level. Do your thing, man. Sometimes, man, you don't have to like what other people say about you, but at the end of the day, you have to have tunnel vision. At the end of the day, and you can fire back all you want, but I disagree with Anthony Edwards' statement when he said at the All-Star weekend that he don't want to be the face of the NBA. Well, whether you like it or not, Anthony Edwards, your face is part of the face of the NBA. Duh. You have a responsibility to carry yourself accordingly and continue to produce at a high level because you're getting paid to do that. So I don't give a damn about far as you and your feelings, because at the end of the day, you have to have control emotions. At the end of the day, you're getting paid millions and millions of dollars to do a job. At the end of the day, it is part of your job to conduct in a professional manner so that way you can still be able for the next athlete coming from college or high school, getting to the level of the NBA, they can continue to learn from players that are doing the right thing and conducting themselves professionally. So that way the next athletes can look up to you and follow a blueprint. This is what Michael Jordan did. This is what Kobe Bryant did. This is what Magic Johnson did. This is what Larry Bird did. Come on, man. Come on. Grow up. Be mature. Be mature. Y'all let me know in the comment section, how do y'all feel about LeBron James' comments about agreeing with Anthony Edwards and how he disagree and his weird energy and some of the people that's supposed to be, talking about the game of basketball at a high level and how that he feels that they take personal shots. That's not exactly what he said word for word, but you understand what LeBron James is saying. And it sounds like he's in his feelings. At the end of the day, man, you still have to go out there and act professional because you are repping the brand, which is the NBA. Let me know in the comment sections how y'all feel, man. Be respectful. Take care.